Let's begin our midweek analysis, and as usual we'll start with the EURUSD. So this analysis is just a continuation of the last analysis which we have sent here last Saturday. So regarding EURUSD, as we can see, the market actually has started Monday morning with a strong bullish momentum and actually kept rising and made actually a bullish breakout from the resistance at 1.138, and that means that the EURUSD most likely right now will continue the rise, especially knowing that it actually has reversed almost from our take profit level, which means the market most likely will retest here a certain level of resistance and after that resume the rise. So where exactly is the best level to continue buying the EURUSD, because our last entry is no longer valid? Most likely, in my opinion, the EURUSD, as you can see right here, is actually facing a real level of a support trend line. So considering right now that we are actually on an upper trend, we have here a support trend line number 1 and 2, and one fake breakout happened, and again the same levels of a real support trend line has indeed been respected right here, which indicates a possibility in the continuation if the EURUSD will fall down right here to retest a certain level. Now by looking at the left side right here exactly, we can notice here of course a very strong key level of a support, as you can see right there exactly at 1.134, which means EURUSD actually has a good chance to fall down a little bit more to retest that level and afterward continue the rise. Actually, to be precise, we will actually consider to buy this pair, to be precise actually right here, right there, just to be accurate as much as possible. Yes, right here. Why right here, Salah? For two reasons. Number one is the nearest level of a support, as you can see right here, to that bullish breakout candle, and also to retest the broken level of a real resistance right here, and more importantly is retesting the broken level of a resistance trend line, as we can see like that. So here, my friends, we have a resistance trend line which recently has been broken out from, so the EURUSD has a chance to continue the fall and retest that area and to become a new level of a support trend line as well, and afterward continue the rise. So all of all, we are going to buy the EURUSD from 1.135, targeting the highest level of a resistance right here exactly at 1.156, expecting around 213 pips profit with this signal, and a safe zone that shouldn't be ranging lower than the bottom of level of the support right here exactly at 1.126, which means our safe zone will be ranging for around 86 pips against 216 pips of profit. That will be all for this pair. Let's now move to the pound USD. Alright, so same goes to the pound USD. As you can see, it has reversed almost from our take profit level, so meaning this signal is no longer valid. Let's now cancel this one and let's see now what we can do next with this pair. So again, my friends, this is just a midweek analysis, so it's just a continuation of the last analysis. So I'm not going to do a whole new analysis from the start. It's just a continuation, as we have said earlier. So right now what we can see based on the daily chart, the pound USD actually is still retesting the broken level of the resistance at 1.3400, and already has become here a new level of a support number 1. So therefore we are actually expecting one more test on the same level of the real support, and afterward the pound USD most likely will continue the rise, supported by this very strong bullish momentum and also the support trend line, as you can see right here exactly. So meaning pound USD actually has a good chance to respect the same level of support trend line and to continue the rise. Remember, we are looking now at daily charts, so we need actually just to figure the next like 3 or 4 candles. Let's now move to the 4-hour time frame. Alright, so now based on the 4-hour time frame, what we can do right now is simply check the Fibonacci retracement right here, and right now I'm actually suggesting to rebuy the pound USD exactly at Fibonacci 38.2. But why? It's not really complying with this level of a support trend line, right? Well, here comes the thing, my friends. We are looking for a pullback and a continuation. Most likely Fibonacci 38.2 is the one we are actually seeking for a pullback of continuation. Therefore, if the pound USD actually will continue the fall towards Fibonacci 23.6, that's just going to be a gap of, let's say, around 26 pips, which is really not really worth it to miss this signal. And therefore, I would recommend to continue the buy until it reaches Fibonacci 161.8, which means we are looking for around 211 pips of profit, and in this case our safe zone shouldn't actually be ranging lower than the previous level of a support, which is actually lower than the broken level of a resistance at 1.343, and therefore our safe zone will be ranging for around 82 pips against 214 pips of profit. And that will be all, my friends, for the pound USD. Hopefully it's going to be a good signal. Let's now move to the AUDUSD. Now, AUDUSD, guys, I would like to stop it for this week because, as we can see, the market has already approached our take profit level, and this consolidation is really annoying. It cannot really allow us to give a very accurate entry with the AUDUSD. This market is just one of the ugliest that I have ever seen in a long time, and this neutral channel is really actually annoying me. I really cannot figure anything with the AUDUSD. I will be honest with everyone without lying or pretending to be someone I'm not. Therefore, AUDUSD is gonna be ignored or skipped for this week unless we witness an actual breakout from this neutral channel, as I have said earlier. Therefore, AUDUSD to be skipped for this week. Let's now move to the USDCAD. USDCAD signal, as you can see, my friends, hasn't been triggered yet, and we are actually still waiting for this signal to be triggered after it rises to another 48 pips. USDCAD signal is actually still valid, even though the market actually has opened Monday morning with a very strong bearish fall. The market right now is actually reacting to the support zone at 1.368, and therefore we are still waiting for the market to rise again and retest the broken level of a real support, or actually a long-term support at 1.378. That being said, USDCAD remains the same. Now moving to the USDJPY, which is right now running in the break-even. Actually, I'm really having difficult time with the USDJPY. No matter what I do, I believe that we are actually figuring the right direction, but not the good entries. I really don't know what to do with the USDJPY about entries. I will figure something out, but I believe right now that we are actually on the right track. So far, USDJPY is actually on the break-even, as we can see. Therefore, let's wait and see what will gonna happen with this signal. Now, let's now move last to the USDCHF. Alright, so now USDCHF right here, as we can see, it actually has almost reversed from our take profit level. So now what does it mean? Is this signal still valid? I believe not. Most likely, as you can see right now, we can see the harmony right here. USDCHF is actually respecting that level of a resistance trend line, and actually has a greater chances right now to continue the fall, but not from our sell level. Most likely it's going to be happening right here exactly at this level of a key resistance at 0.823. But why right here, seller? First of all, here was actually the strongest key level of a resistance, which actually has already become here a support and recently been broken out from. Not only that, but also retested again as a new resistance right here. Therefore, the market right now most likely will continue the fall. Also right here, as you can see, we have a support trend line, as you can see like that, which recently has also been broken out from with this bearish breakout candle. Therefore, USDCHF actually has a chances to rise again and retest the same level of a resistance as 0.823. If the market is going to reverse from this level, I believe we can start shorting the USDCHF exactly right from that area. That means that our safe zone shouldn't actually be ranging higher than the previous level of a key resistance as 0.829, and we will actually short the USDCHF from 0.823, just like that. And by that, actually we can keep the same take profit level. By that I mean we can actually, the safe zone is gonna be 57 pips against 110 pips of profit. And that will be everything, my friends, for this midweek analysis. And in the end, of course, please don't forget to join our free channel of Telegram to receive any updates about the signals that you are seeing here on YouTube. Again, here is the channel, Xtreme Trader Signals, and you can also get to join our VIP signals. As you can see, the results so far are really good, and also you can get one free signal every day on this channel, as you can see right here. For example, here we are sending free signals every day for the gold and for the Forex pairs as well. So again, my friends, we are waiting to see you there. So until then, my friends, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.